Hello Aries, welcome to Free Your Spirit Healing. This is going to be messages for you for your highest good for the month of February 2025. Let's see what we got coming up for you. Please like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. Ooh. Decisions to make in February. I feel like in February you're in your head a little bit more than usual. So you're more in the thinking stage than the doing stage. And thinking, you are. You've got some deep contemplation going on about what you have lined up or what you plan to line up for your future. You may also be taking some well-deserved breaks or a rest of some description, or chilling out, or just lying down for a bit, or taking care of your health, looking at what you still have faith in. There may be two significant figures in your life that have given you faith or given you reason to continue in the trajectory that you are. And one of them may be a kind of a nurturing figure in your life. Could be a mum, or an aunt, or just a friend who's around, and then also someone else, someone younger than the other person. Sure, yeah, a lot of contemplation going on, and contemplation also about what you've let go of, something that you kind of maybe lost faith in or shut the door on. Or you may be contemplating that that's what you need to do with a certain aspect of your life, or something to do with your financial setup. You might be shifting gears in that way in February. And this may take for you a lot of inner strength to plan, and also to overcome something to do with a loss. It's something to do with something that's missing. But I feel like by taking the bull by the horns, so to speak, or the lion by the mane, with your inner strength, I think it's to do with taming something. It might be to do with taming an aspect of your personality, or your approach to something, or overcoming. Some kind of courage is needed to overcome something that felt lost or that was lost. But in overcoming that, I feel it's balancing the scales out for you, and justice will be served. There is a just decision to do with that situation coming in for you, and you may actually have reason to celebrate because of the decision that's presented to you, or the decision that you make. It could be to do with a legal case. It could be to do with you receiving information that's been long awaited, something that you've given up on. And there's something to celebrate here for sure, Aries. So that's a good start to February. And it seems that some form of gathering or meeting that you have is going to bring you direction. You're going to get clear about your direction. There's clarity coming in for that, and possibly inspiration from it as well. From it might involve drinking, or it might involve just gathering a drinking game. I heard. What's your intake of drink? Because that could affect your health. If you drink, that is, if you drink alcohol. There's some kind of inspiration going on there. Or it may be to do with balancing the scales, to do with a third party, like someone else in the mix. And maybe it may be to do with someone that you've left out in the cold, or someone that someone in this feels lost, maybe lost without you, or you feel lost without someone. And this may be someone that a betrayal has happened with, maybe on your part or their part. But it looks like you will gain the strength to overcome that perspective, and there's an offer being presented. There's a love offer that's going to be presented once you've overcome the loss, whatever your loss is, whatever the disappointment was. Ooh. Ooh. And there's something of a romantic nature or a loving nature being presented, and some kind of new beginning or forwards motion, or I heard Ticket to Ride. I heard that Beatles song, she's got a ticket to ride. Something that's in hand, something new and forthcoming. It feels very actionable, taking action on something. It could be, you could be taking action on a new idea, a new trajectory that you've discovered through inspiration connected to your meditation time or contemplation time. That could be assisting you in February. One of the three people who you celebrate with, or who you gather with, is in deep contemplation themselves, and they are also I heard patiently waiting for answers. This person's gone very internal, or very quiet. They're very quiet and they're just waiting. They're not doing anything. They're staying the course, but they're staying with themselves, is what I heard. They may speak up. When the time forces them to. There's something about the timing, divine timing. They are learning new things, and they may travel somewhere. And they may be changing trajectory to do with a child or children, to do with some kind of call to action, or there may be someone that they have to travel to see who needs their help. Could be someone in their family, and this is someone connected to you, who you are close to. But it feels quite a poignant time, like it's a major life-changing thing. And this may also, for some of you, be connected to the result of the court case, or the justice, or the thing to do with business that is being cleared or ruled. And I feel like it could be to do with finance or money, and it may be that someone's traveling to revisit what could transpire. Wow, it's very cryptic. And there's a new offer on the table because of this travel and travel and connection. And it may be, it's travel to do with helping someone, or maybe helping you, or maybe you're helping someone. It's a call to action on travel and presenting a new offer to do with, I want to say work, something to do with your work. And also a need to defend your position in where you're at with your work. There may be other people or other things vying for your attention at that time. But there is some kind of offer coming in, and it could be small. It could be small and heartfelt, but it feels vulnerable. And the situation that you find yourself in February may bring up some heartache and pain and bad habits. Or obsession, or obsession to do with someone. And it may be that the loss was to do with not having the right amount of cash flow, and that causing arguments or fights, or like a stick in the wheel. Someone seems to be waiting for you, Aries. So that's interesting. Let's see what else is going on in February. Let's see what the advice is. Ooh, there we go. This is from the Hidden Worlds deck. This is the Tree of Illumination. Truth, revelations, understanding. I feel like in February, there's going to be new information coming to light that you didn't know before, and that's going to give you a different perspective on what's transpired in the past year, in the past 7 months. I feel like there's going to be a lot illuminated to you. It may be finding out from this call to action that someone's habit or addiction of some sort has caused a lot of heartbreak, a lot of pain. Yet they are called to be vulnerable with you, even though they also appear defensive. That's another way it can be read. So, my darlings, you're going to get loads of answers in February. That's good. That's really good. I'm happy for you. You deserve to have the answers and know where you stand. And I feel like this month is going to bring that to the table, because Aries, I have some Aries in my chart, and there's only so much patience you can have, isn't there? So, got the plants really close to me, which is really nice, but keep knocking that one. It seems quite happy to be involved though. Okay, so from the Sacred Power card, oh, change. I feel like this is to do with the change of seasons, and it may be that when you reflect on your perspective 7 months ago or last year to now, and then with seasons as they change, they kind of mark certain things that happen in your life, and I feel like you're really taking note of that, of where you were this time last year, or the difference of how far you've come and how you feel about things now, and the strength that you have gained from the situations you found yourself in. You may also feel like some days you feel really peaceful and accepting of where things are at, and other days you just want to like burn everything. If you look at this one, you got the green on the one side and the red, which looks like fire to me. So you may feel like, just saying fuck it and wanting to start again somewhere else, or have something drastic force a change. But that change is inevitable, and we forget that we don't need a crisis or an excuse to change, or to change our trajectory, or change our lives, change our mind. You can change your mind at any time, Aries. You got to go with your own intuition and instinct, and let that be your guide. You may also find that you have a heightened awareness of those things, or wanting change around the time of the full moon in February. I think it's mid-February. So make way for change. Have a good month of February. Mwah.